Section 8 Prejudice. This sequel is a full-length online game for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. It has a full 5-hour campaign, multiplayer mode known as Conquest, and a zombie-like mode known as Swarm. First, the campaign.
Salvador has set a course for New Madrid. We're tracking his trajectory. And now it's our turn to make the next move. 8th Armored, get moving. Prepare for redeployment on New Madrid. Major Blackburn, Captain Cord is inbound on your position. Roger that, General. I'm with 3rd Recon at the High-Water Labs.
At its core, Section 8's campaign is very fun. And this is because it features the same gameplay as always. It's very fun and addictive, and simply another way to experience Section 8's great gameplay without the challenge of multiplayer. However, if you're looking for an in-depth story, you will not find it here. The characters are really hard to relate to and are pretty bland, and the story I did not find myself getting into. While this game does try very hard at dramatic cutscenes, and which it succeeds to some degree, it just doesn't really take me the extra mile, and for me at least, I didn't play this for the story. It really didn't give it to me, and it didn't really interest me, to be honest. Especially with less than great actors and characters. It wasn't possible for me to actually take this game as something like Mass Effect. It just really wasn't that game. And I don't really think it tried to be. And as just a fun campaign and a different way of experiencing the gameplay, it succeeds. Now to the multiplayer. The multiplayer is really where this game shines and where the vast majority of people will be playing this game for. There is a good amount of guns. There is a shotgun, a light machine gun, a pulse rifle, a sniper rifle, a rocket launcher, a pistol. There's a good amount of guns to choose from, each with their own attachments that you unlock as you level up. And the customization, while it's obviously tried to do it, and isn't bad, it isn't to the degree of someone like Call of Duty or Bad Co. And it won't, if you play games simply for customization, it won't bring to the level as a different game. However, gameplay-wise, this game is very interesting, because it's kind of like a combination between Battlefield, Bad Co. 2, or Bad Company, Battlefield in general, Call of Duty, and Halo. It has some aspects of Halo in the fact that it looks very similar. The guns are similar, the maps are similar, and the shield system is fairly similar as well. Call of Duty, it borrows some customization, and also the way you aim down your sights is sort of like that as well, although Call of Duty is probably the least put play in this. And Bad Co, the weapon, well, not the weapons, the size of the maps, the objectives, and the vehicles you can get, all kind of get you thinking a little bit about Bad Co, which is good for a lot of Bad Company fans out there. So this game does a pretty good job of incorporating all these different things. And kill streaks wise, it also borrowed something a little bit from Call of Duty, except instead of getting kills in a row, you get money. And with that money, you can buy different items, such as a tank, anti-air, turrets. You can buy pretty much anything you want. And here, I bought a big walking badass of a robot, a mech. And it's really fun, I gotta admit. And if you're not the best at the game, you can still get these, as long as you save up your money. It takes about 3/4 of the way through the game, you will probably get this. I mean, it might take a little bit of practice, but eventually you will be able to get to this and have time to actually play with it too. The thing about this game that you have to realize is that there is quite a learning curve, and it's not like Call of Duty where you can go into it and do pretty well right away. This game is very difficult to get used to because of the weird combo of so many different games So so it's gonna be more challenging to actually get really good at it, and that's good for me, and it's a good challenge, and I really like that. There's a lot of different equipment, such as right here I'm healing myself, which is and all those different things are really nice because they can tell that they wanted to add customization, and for the most part they did a pretty good job. It's just not going to bring it to the level as something like Call of Duty. Objective-wise, one complaint I have is that they don't do a very good job of explaining Conquest, but I did eventually figure out that you need to hack these things right here, and then once you hack them, try to stay on them for a certain amount of time until you capture it, and then every machine around you will turn to your side. There's also mini quests also that you can activate, but I'm not actually sure how you activate those, and it's pretty confusing. I'm not sure if it's on a timer or something, but the objective could use a little bit more explaining, but it's not terrible. So now on to Swarm. This mode is a zombie-like mode where you and 3 of your friends hold down like a fortress and just kill endless waves. And you get points just like multiplayer, and you can set up whatever you want and get into big suits and whatever you like to do. And it's kind of a nice addition, although I'm not going to be playing this as much as I play multiplayer. It's still nice if you want to, you know, maybe avoid some frustration that multiplayer may give you. Not that it's that frustrating, but I mean it can be. And you just want to, play and have fun and pwn some bots. But the one complaint I do have about this game, which is very annoying and kind of unforgivable, even though it's, I wouldn't say unforgivable, is that it just randomly freezes sometimes. And that's not just for me. All my friends experience this as well. And here it is. That's not really acceptable. I don't know what else to say. In the end, Section 8 does a lot of things to address the issues that many people had with its predecessor. It added more game modes, which allows a little bit more varied of gameplay, as well as adding to the multiplayer in the form of a reward system and customization, which is very nice, and they definitely borrowed some ideas from other games, which I salute them for. Overall, this game, although it does have some problems in the form of randomly freezing and small things like that, well, I'd call that large, but other small things, it's definitely worth a buy. I would buy it for the $15 it costs. It's a great deal, one of the best out there, and I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. And this is a game I would definitely recommend trying, even if you think that maybe you don't like Badco or Halo, so you're not really sure if you want it, because this is kind of similar. Buy it anyway, because trust me, I'm not a huge fan of Halo, and I love this game, and I will be playing it a lot. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this, and I hope you enjoy my review. See you guys.